I remember there was a Swiss theologian, Karl Barth, that said, when I read a book, but when I read the Bible, it reads me. The Bible, it really is not just a normal book. When you begin to read it, there's this sort of transformative process that takes place. There's an encounter with God when you read the Word of God. We see that not only does God create, everything He creates is good. We wanted to create a form that in some ways gave honor to the book that we were covering.
If you're allowed to work with the Word of God and work in a printing house with people that are very dedicated, you could pass that Bible on to a next generation. And if that next generation can say, well, this is the Bible my mother used to read, it has so much value.
Creating a Bible begins with an idea that God has given me. We entered the Bible industry really out of necessity when my wife and I began a church plant in San Francisco, formed primarily of people that were living on the street. It became very apparent very quickly that we would need an alternative source of income. One of the first ideas I believe God gave me was to begin a Bible production business. But this wasn't Moby Dick that we were covering. It was a sacred book, the Word of God. And so we wanted it to be both legible but also elegant and beautiful. The Schuyler Bibles is the collaboration that takes place internationally between printers and binders in the Netherlands, leather craftsmen in Germany, paper mills in France, leather sourced from Italy. We're talking about a completely different species of book altogether.
To produce a Bible, it will take about 2 months production time. And we don't have somebody that does the quality control. There's not somebody at the end saying, well, this Bible is good, the other one is not bad. Everyone behind his machine or her machine needs to understand how it should look like.
Anyone knows who has owned a Bible how personal that book becomes through the way it smells, through the notes, through the highlights.
I always say it's a lifetime companion. So it's like if you've gone through difficult times or happy times, follows the same route.
When God, by His very word, speaks, He brings things that are not into existence.
Alles wurde durch dasselbe.
Alles wurde durch dasselbe.
Und ohne dasselbe wurde auch nicht eines.
Und ohne dasselbe wurde auch nicht eines,
das geworden ist.
Das geworden ist.
When we create our Bibles, we are creating them and producing them for people that we believe are going to be reading their Bible daily. There are a lot of decisions that have to be made as far as creating something that's not only ultra legible and ultra elegant, but also ultra durable.
Leder wird schon seit Jahrhunderten verwendet, um Bucheinbände herzustellen. Und das Besondere beim Leder ist, dass es sowohl flexibel sein kann, aber trotzdem langlebig.
The Bible production began with natural materials like papyrus, animal skins and ink, which were shaped slowly by human hands in close connection with the environment.
Eine Bibel wird ja auch nicht nur einmal gelesen, sondern begleitet einen über viele Jahre. Und damit ist Leder das perfekte Material, um den Leser ein Leben lang zu begleiten.
In the Bible, there's examples of a couple of men that were chosen to help build the temple. And part of their purpose was to create something that was exceedingly beautiful. And so I think what drove us to build something or to create something beautiful was because of our intimate encounter with the sacredness of the Word of God, the Bible.
Everybody has a signature. If you do the rounded corners on the cover, everybody does it in a different way. So at a certain stage you could find back, oh, you've made that cover. It's beautiful, but it's different from the one you made. We try to have it as even as possible, but one Bible is not the same as the other one. And we still use a lot of machines that were used 60, 70, 80 years ago as well. But that's nice about our work. That's the beauty of it all.
Das Leder bekommt natürlich auch kleine Kratzer und so weiter und zeigt dadurch auch die Geschichte. Wo wurde es mit hingetragen? Und ich bin mir sicher, wenn das Bibelleder sprechen könnte, dann hätte es einige Geschichten zu erzählen.
God created man in his image. And so humans are also creative beings. And they have the potential to create very good things. Everyone involved in this process has been given this creativity, this joy to see something start with an idea and result in a beautiful book. We're all involved in this creative process which God has given us to honor Him.